All right, from my videographer, this is 1750 to 1900 part 2. 1750 to 1900 part 2. I'm back! Yeah, I knew you'd be here. I think they named me. They better not name me yet because we still have work to do. We're not through. We do our job first, then we play. Okay. Well, hurry up. All right. All right, we are on letter C, number 6C is where we ended. What was the basic building material? We talked about this. Steel? No. Iron. Thank you. Iron. Iron was a basic building material needed to create metal products. So it's important to be able to what? No. Well, if you make something, what do you have to do with it? You're just going to keep it in your factory? That'd be stupid. You got to sell it. That's right. Let's go to the fancy word, distribute the iron globally. It was important to be able to, being able to make something doesn't do any good. You got to be able to get it out there where you can get some money from it. That makes sense. Yes, it does. Letter D, timber was needed. What'd you say? I don't know. Words just come out. That's funny. Timber was needed. Thank you. Needed not only as a building source. What do you mean? I thought it was used for steam. Well, it was, but it was also used as a building source. You can't build with iron ore. Oh, okay. But it was also used to heat water for what kind of engines? Steam. That's right, steam engines. Because steam powered the factories. That's right. Letter E, however, the collection and production of these materials calls something. If you're cutting down all the trees, what's that called? Tree cutting? No. Tree cutting? No. Deforestation? That's right, deforestation. Yay, me. I can't wait for my name. Okay. And harm the area? Well, what'd you say? Area? Okay, let's call it environment. Environment. Why? Because AP calls it environment. So when you're cutting down all these trees for the factories, you are affecting the environment by deforestation. Number 7, another factor leading to the rise of industrial production was European. What's the AP word for population? I have no idea. None. Demographic. That's a big word. It sure is. Why don't they just say people? I don't know. Demographic changes. So in other words, population is going to change. Now, demographic can be the amount of people, excuse me, where the people move to, where they are, just anything to do with counting people. All right. Now let's see how that happened, okay? Okay. Population growth resulted from widespread... Can't think of how to do it, can you? No. What is it when you build up an immunity and you don't get sick anymore? Resistance? That's right. Resistance to disease. Well, how'd that happen? Well, diseases have come and gone, and all the people who live through them, they have a natural immunity. And they pass that natural immunity on to their children and their children's children. So the more diseases the person lives through, as they produce, that immunity is in them. Well, they've been living a long time, so they've got immunity to quite a bit of diseases now. Oh, okay. All right. This was accomplished due to new crops from the Himalayas. No. Americas? That's right. Americas. All these new crops. Remember, now what was that called when food comes over? The something exchange. Columbian. That's right. Columbian exchange. All right. Letter C. Better job opportunities. That led to an increase in population. Now, where are these people working now? Farms? No. During the Industrial Revolution, they used to be working on farms, but where are they going now? To the factories. That's right. They were built from wood. That's right. That caused deforestation. That's right. All right. Better job opportunities, factories. In other words, people had money. You know, in farming, your payroll, your paycheck depended on, did it rain? if it didn't rain, you don't get a paycheck that year. Factories, you get paid all the time. Led people to marry earlier and have children. A lot? Yes, more children. Since you're marrying earlier, you can have more children. So that, if you ever ask how the Industrial Revolution affect demographic changes, people had jobs, they had money, they had food, they had more kids. All right. Do you have kids? Yes, I do. Okay. This caused a high children population and led to blank labor in Britain. Where are these children going to go? I don't know. They're going to go, where's the only place they can go? Either home or, now what, they're not on the farm anymore, right? No, they're not on the farm. So they're either at home or in the factories. That's right, in the factories. So this led to child labor in Britain. You mean kids worked in the factories? Yes, they did. Little bitty kids like 2 weeks old? No, not that small, but 5 and 6 was not uncommon. Wow. What about school? They didn't go to school. They went to the factories. Why? Well, you have a family, they got a bunch of people, everybody's working in the factories, everybody's getting a paycheck. More money for the family. No. It makes sense, but it's not nice. No, that's right. No. All right, letter E. People begin to migrate from rural to, if it's not rural, it's what? Urban. That's right. Rural to urban. Rural to urban. Why? Well, because there's a sure paycheck in the factories. The farm was a coin toss. You might make money, you might not. People didn't want to do that anymore. Oh. All right. Letter F. Why don't you drink some water? I might admit it. Why don't you do it now? What's taking so long? Because I got to hold you and open my water bottle. I thought you drank Dr. Pepper. I'm trying to cut down on that. Dr. Pepper's bad for you. I know. So is a puppet on my hand. Soon I'm going to have a name. Soon I'm going to have a name. All right. Letter F. People also move from country to country where new factories were springing up. It wasn't only moving from rural to urban, but you might be in France and they've got a bunch of factories in England where you can get jobs, so you move to England. So the Industrial Revolution affected immigration just because the factories needed people. They needed people to work. And people came from everywhere for that job. I would. I know you would. I wish you would. What? All right. Factories were springing up for them to have new jobs. Example, Ireland to England. Ooh, you should have gave that example. I know. And Europe to the Americas? That's right. Europe to Americas. This is towards the end of the Industrial Revolution, the late 1800s. A lot of people come to the Americas because we're kind of behind with the Industrial Revolution. We do get in it, but it starts in England, spreads throughout Western Europe. There's geography again. That's right. Throughout Western Europe, then it comes over to America. So we're on the tail end of the Industrial Revolution, but we are in. And once we start, people want to come to America. I mean, we got freedom and stuff like that. Not only do you have a job, but you got freedom of the press over here. Other countries don't have that. I know. America had a lot to offer. All right. G, Europe's middle class. You forgot to Socratic. I know. You just gave it to them. I know. That means they won't remember it. I know. Because they weren't part of the journey. I know. Germany's, well, it's too late now. Middle class and working population grew dramatically following the Industrial Revolution. Industrial Revolution. Oh, I forgot to move my mouth. Industrial Revolution. We ought to make a song. We might do that sometime. Let's do it now. No, we work first. Play later. Like my name. That's right. The Industrial Revolution, due to the number of factory work, Close. Let's go jobs. Oh, okay. Jobs available. Europe's middle class and working population grew dramatically. Now, there's another demographic thing going on. You have a middle class that you really didn't have much of before. Everybody was either poor or rich. Now you have people who have some bucks in their pocket. They're not rich, but they're not just destitute anymore. And that's because of the Industrial Revolution. That's right. The middle class found jobs in, if you're running the factory, what's that called? Managing? Yeah, let's go management. Management. The middle class found jobs in management. Number 8. Another factor leading to the rise in the industrial production was, what do you think it's called when everybody's leaving the farms and moving to the city? Urban? Well, kind of, but let's go urbanization. Urbanization. Well, explain that. You can't live at the factory, right? So you have houses real close to the factory. Oh, there you go. That's urbanization. You're in the city. Well, what about suburbs? That's suburbanization. That's where you move right outside the city. Oh, don't you teach that in human geo? I sure do. All right, letter A. Industrialization brought many people together in the urban? Well, go cities. In the cities where factory jobs were available. So for the first time, you got people living real close together. That's right. That didn't happen before because everybody was on farms spread out. Wow, that Industrial Revolution had some power. It sure does. Letter B, the shift to urbanization changed the roles of the little people. Children. That's right. Children and who else? Women. That's right. Women. Women and children. Everybody worked in the factory. Even the women? Yes. What about the children? They were there too. What about the men? Yes. Everybody was there. The whole family would get up and go to work in the factory. Oh. And gave rise to a distinct factory. What do you call it? When people have things in common? A culture? Right, a factory culture. We've never had a factory culture because we've never had factories before. So as you're in these new places, cultures develop. The brand new cultures spring up. The Industrial Revolution. All right. Another factor leading to the rise of industrial production was improved agricultural, when you're making more stuff. Making more stuff. Like on the farm. Improved agricultural production! That's right, production. Why do you think he had improved agricultural production? Well, let's see. Factories are making things. They're making tractors. That's right. So instead of a horse and a plow, they got a tractor. That's right. And that would improve agricultural production. That's right. New agricultural methods and technologies. That's right, technologies. You have a tractor down there. I know, a tractor. Remember when you gave the other example? That was stupid. The bicycle? You said bicycle. Oh, yeah. Along with new foods from the something exchange. Atlantic! No! The Atlantic Exchange was a triangular trade with slavery going. Oh, yeah. The Columbian. That's right. Columbian Exchange helped increase agricultural productivity. All right, guys and gals, we're going to shut it down there for part 2. Stand by for part 3. Don't forget to name me. We're not doing that until our job is over. Okay.